Everybody's talking about music mogul Sean Diddy Combs waking up behind bars this morning.
The 54-year-old rapper and entrepreneur was indicted on sex trafficking and racketeering charges. Diddy pleaded not guilty yesterday, and his lawyers are scheduled to be back in court today to try and get him out on bail after the judge denied it. Joining us now is criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Arthur Aidala. Thank you for joining us, Arthur. Just kind of help us put this in perspective. And one of the things you said to us was that it's going to be hard with these charges for him not to face spending the rest of his life in prison.
Well,
why do you think he's got very little shot?
Well, let's just look at statistics. The Southern District of New York, I believe their conviction rate after trial is like way over 90%. It's not like 90.01. It's 93, 94, 95. And why is that? It's because the federal government now, largely because of technology, can track us everywhere we go. So what happens is they look at a human being, Sean Diddy Combs, we're going to bring a case against him. We're going to know where he is all the time. Easy Pass, credit cards, ATM cards, cell phones, emails, all of that stuff. And while they're watching him, they're building the case. They're building the case. They're building the case. They're building the case. And they don't make the arrest until, Kurt, they're so confident that they're going to win at a trial. And if they lose that confidence, sometimes they don't charge the individual. So in that courthouse, he's got a big problem. I will tell you, from what I just read, it seems like he's going to a judge that's known as being pretty fair. He's a former criminal defense attorney. He worked in the federal defender's office. It's Judge Carter. That's who his lawyers will appear before today, saying that he should get bail, and he should get bail. $50 million.
Were you surprised that the judge denied him bail yesterday?
Absolutely.
Why do you think that was the case then?
Fear of, I mean, it's a magistrate judge, so it's a lower level judge. They're not appointed for life, unlike the judge he's appointed to going to today. But the bail package was $50 million, a GPS monitor on his ankle. He's only allowed to go to his lawyer's office and to his doctor's. He was going to be confined to his home. And the bottom line is this, Rosanna. He's known about this for months. If he was going to flee, he would have been on a jet
Arthur,
9 months ago, 6 months ago.
Arthur, they said yesterday that his behavior was still violent, and they found pink powder
in 2016
in his hotel room yesterday.
They said his behavior.
They found pink powder in his hotel room yesterday.
Hypothetically,
do you know drug addicts?
If
he is a drug addict,
but he can't leave the house.
Do you know how their behavior could be?
Okay, but I don't think Uber Eats delivers coke or an ecstasy to your house.
Oh, really?
So, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. There's guards there. I mean, look,
we don't know that Uber Eats, for the record, delivers cocaine to your house.
Well, I'm just saying,
let's
just
put that out there.
You can't slam the door on that. You don't know.
Well, but we don't know. You can't accuse Uber Eats of delivering cocaine.
Uber Eats, but I think Rosanna's point is there are drug delivery services.
There are delivery
services. It's not Uber Eats for the record.
Right, but let's not get sued here.
The bottom line is he wasn't going anywhere. If he was leaving, he would have left a long time ago. My friend does private jets. I don't know if you know him. And he would have got on a private jet, and he'd be gone. He'd be elsewhere.